Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lavender Lay. I'm an intuitive tarot reader here on YouTube, and I do mostly anime themed tarot readings, which does not mean you have to watch anime in order to see this or watch this video. It's just my spin on doing these types of readings. But yeah, thank you so much for clicking on this video. We're going to be looking into your next travel location or destination or relocation. It depends on what you're looking for, but here's what we're going to get into. So with the tarot, we're going to see what are the circumstances around your relocation or your vacation. We will then be getting into the outcome of going there, and then with the oracle cards, we're going to get some astrology cards for the astrocartography that you should be looking at, and then look into what are you not expecting when it comes to this relocation or vacation. And then we'll finish out with some possible locations. I've got little cutouts of various cities around the world, and so we'll be looking into that. So for today, there are 3 groups. So we got Sui from Campfire Cooking in Another World, Subaru from ReZero, and Restart from Cautious Hero. So the characters will be up on the screen. Take a moment, pause the video, see which one calls to you the most, which character you resonate with the most. Or you could use a number generator and pick 1 through 3. Timestamps will be down below. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Hey group 1, if you chose Sui from Campfire Camping in Another World, then this is your reading. Your next travel / relocation destination. So let's go ahead and get into it, because I've tried to film this reading like multiple times and I keep getting interrupted, so I'm hoping that I don't get interrupted this time. But let's see, we're gonna start out, what are the circumstances around your relocation or your vacation? What are the circumstances around group 1's vacation or relocation? And I hope you guys are liking my new little setup. I've got my Funko Pop of Choji. I've got Gaara, Naruto in his sage mode, and Toga. And I've got, this is Rengoku over here, even though you can't really see him in his full glory. You can only see up to his neck, basically. Group 1, what are the circumstances around this relocation or vacation? It's taking quite some time. So maybe you've been waiting a while to do this relocation or go on this vacation. Got, yeah, the Chariot in reverse. You haven't been able to move forward with this, or there's been like maybe blockages in terms of you like moving forward with this relocation or going on this vacation. Here we go, the Lovers. Interesting. Maybe there's been trouble because you're meant to go on either this vacation or relocate for love. So maybe this is like a vacation or something. And that's why, sorry, let me move the mic a little bit closer to me. But maybe that's why you haven't been able to move forward with going on this vacation or this relocation. If you've been trying to do this, maybe that's why you've been blocked. Like maybe, for example, if you were trying to relocate, maybe you've applied to apartments and stuff, and you've kept getting rejected or something like that. And rejected in a sense of like, it's not like you don't meet the requirements. It could just be like, oh, somebody else just got the apartment before you, or it was approved for the apartment before you, or something like that. So like that person was given the apartment instead of you, or there was something, or if you were trying to buy a house, maybe there was something in terms of like something found in the inspection that they were like, yeah, this home is not safe to move into, or the sellers decided all of a sudden like, oh no, never mind, we don't want to sell our house anymore, we're gonna keep living here, or we're gonna rent this house out, or something like that. But yeah, it's some sort of like circumstance where it's just like you couldn't move forward with it, and not at your own fault, but I feel like it's because you've been blocked, because you are meant to go to this next destination because of love. Like it's quite possible that like spirit is kind of trying to like divinely orchestrate you meeting your person, because I'm getting from this, like I feel like the majority of you who are watching this are single. If you're not single, it could be that, you know, there's something that's going to be happening in your partner's life, to where if you are going on, if it's specifically a relocation, maybe one of your jobs is going to have you relocate or something like that, and so you're trying to move, but spirit is blocking it, because it's just like, oh, well, don't bother moving because it's going to be taken care of, because of, you know, your job is going to help you with the relocation stuff, so you don't have to pay out of pocket for it or something like that. If it's a vacation, then maybe there's something in the works that maybe if you have a partner, your partner's going to surprise you with a vacation, or if you don't have a partner, maybe it's going to be orchestrated to where, you know, you meet a future partner while on vacation, something along those lines. It's going to be something that like I'm really hearing it's divinely orchestrated for you. But let's see, what will be the outcome of going to this place? What will be the outcome of this relocation or vacation? For some of you, I heard somebody's going to propose. So maybe that's why things haven't moved forward. Perfect, it's 2 cards. We've got the 10 of Swords in reverse, and we've got the Death card in reverse. So, there's something that's coming to an end, because we've got the Death card, but it's in the reverse. I'm gonna look. Death card is number 13. There we go. Yeah, when reversed, the Death card indicates that you're resisting a change that's occurring and refusing to accept an ending. You may feel stuck or trapped, that nothing you do results in the desired outcome. Death suggests that this is because you're holding on to the past, perhaps an old way of doing things or an old relationship, and that you're reluctant to move on. Only by letting go of the past can you truly take the leap and make the change. So, oh my god, I just realized what the Death card is. So, if you watched Isekai'D, there's this whole trope about how every single Isekai is just, what the very first episode is Truck-kun, as you can see, hitting the main character in some shape or form. Like they're about to go and do something, and then all of a sudden they get hit by Truck-kun, which is just a truck that comes by out of nowhere and hits the person, and then they're sent off to that other world. So I feel like you could be just like, what the outcome of this is maybe when you relocate to this place, or when you go on a vacation, there could be something happening that you are resisting the change of it. So maybe for example, if you are getting proposed to at this on this vacation, maybe there's something within that proposal that brings up some feelings that you realize that you haven't let go of from previous relationships, or something along those lines. But it's just, it's not, it's something that's, maybe has burdened you in the past, and maybe you thought you had let go of it, but you haven't. Or maybe if this is just a relocation, you are resistant to the change of like being in this new place. Like you want, like, and that's not to say that you haven't wanted to relocate for a really long time, but maybe it's just because it could be like this relocation could be such a drastic change from where you were. Like maybe you are moving across the country, depending on where you live. Like if you live in the US, it could be you moving from I'm going to say, for example, I live in Atlanta, so a drastic move would be me moving to Seattle or something like that. So obviously Seattle, I don't know nobody in Seattle. So that would be such a drastic change for me, because I would be alone. I don't have any friends out there. I don't have family out there. I would be completely by myself, and that not really having much of a support system. And maybe that's something that you feel really reluctant or resistant to that change, because it's just like, this is scary, I'm by myself, I don't know what to do. Like I wanted this for so long, but now that I'm in it, I don't know what to do with myself. Yeah, when reversed, the Ten of Swords hints that you might be unwilling to say goodbye and let something end. If this is the case for you, know that it's time to face the music, because I stuttered so bad right there. Because fighting the inevitable won't do you any good. Alternatively, the Ten of Swords can mean that those swords are being removed from your back so you can finally heal. Revel in this release and move forward renewed and hopeful once more. So yeah, definitely I would take this as, yes, you might be resistant to this change, but this change is really going to be really healing for you. So whether this is a vacation or relocation, let yourself go through the healing, because it's going to result in a lot of great things for you. So when it happens, it's okay to feel resistant, but remember that you do have things that are going to, like, great things that are going to come about because of this. So let's go ahead and pull some astro cards to see about the astrocartography. So Spirit, what astrological influences are surrounding this relocation or destined? We've got 4th house. So this, sorry about the camera. This could really be about, I feel like this is going to be my relocation group. So a lot of you are going to be relocating, because we got the 4th house. 4th house is really about family, home, where you feel at home, etc. And then we've got Neptune with vision. So it might be helpful to look wherever your Neptune line is. And I would, of course, look into what cities or countries are along your Neptune line, because you may be called to be going there, going on vacation there, or moving to that line. I'm not sure if it's very favorable to move to that line, not unless you have like a Pisces placement, really, because Pisces traditional ruler, I believe, is Neptune, and its traditional ruler is, oh no, sorry, and its modern ruler is Jupiter. But yeah, so really, if you're going on vacation, it might be, worth it to just to go towards your Neptune line, because maybe it could make your vacation feel like really dreamy, or something along the lines. If you have Neptune in your 4th house, maybe moving you to your Neptune line would actually be pretty favorable. Or if you have if your moon line and your Neptune line are really close together, then consider moving to those areas, like where those lines kind of like not necessarily intersect, but like if there's like a space between them, whatever cities are in that space between them, you could consider moving there. So, but yeah, there's definitely something, or you could also just look at whatever placements. If you have planet placements in the 4th house, you could also look at those lines of, like, you have Jupiter in the 4th house, or you have Venus in the 4th house, Mercury in the 4th house. It might be helpful to look at those planetary lines and see where those are, and see what cities or countries or whatever are along those lines. But let's get some messages about what you're not expecting. So, Spirit, what are my group 1's not expecting when it comes to this vacation or relocation? How many? No, that's too many. What are they not expecting? We got, your routine matters. Are you content with it? Ooh. Ooh, gosh. Sorry about that. I'm going to edit that out. And then we've got rapid changes. Let your flexibility serve you. Let's get one more. Oh, well, Spirit said 2 more. We've got shiny and new. Expect a valuable gift. So for those of you that you're going on a vacation, when I was saying earlier you could be proposed to, yeah, that might be something that you're not expecting. Well, of course, now I've kind of like ruined the surprise, but yeah. But then we've also got stay in shallow water. Something superficial. Sometimes superficial is enough. So yeah, I really feel like something that you're not expecting is how much your routine is really going to help you through things in this time of, like, especially if you're relocating, your routine is going to matter a whole bunch, because there's going to be a lot of changes that occur. That's a lot of changes that you're not expecting. And then there could be some sort of gift that you received. I'm getting that it's probably going to be something tangible. So maybe when you do move, maybe if you buy a house, maybe your realtor gives you like a welcome home gift or something like that. maybe when you move, if you're moving to like a new apartment or something, maybe you get a credit or something like that that you're not expecting. Like your apartment is like, oh, we have a special, and you know, we kind of grandfathered you into it, so you get 2 months free of rent. So yeah, you won't have to pay rent for like the next 2 months or something like that. Or if you're going on vacation, maybe you get upgraded, like maybe you were in just like if you're going to like a resort or something like that, instead of just being in like a regular room, you get put into like a deluxe room at no cost. Something along those lines, something that's going to be like an upgrade or like a perk, something valuable, something monetarily valuable. And then, you know, for right now, you know, superficial is enough. Don't think too deep on whatever's going on in your life currently when it comes to this vacation or relocation. You will be just fine. Try not to think too deep on it. But yeah, let's get some possible locations. Just wanted to shake that up. All right. So one fell on my mic. Hold on. So we've got Tokyo. So I got Tokyo. We've got San Francisco. I'm hearing San Francisco, which is from Big Hero 6. I think that's a Pixar movie. Let's see, we've got Manchester. So that could be the Manchester, UK, or Manchester, New Hampshire. I'm leaning more towards the UK. Let's see. This is Bangkok. We've got Detroit. London, yeah, UK for sure. We've got Phoenix, Arizona, Sacramento, Singapore, Dar es Salaam, that's Tanzania. These in advance. We've got Madrid, Spain. Let's see, what's this? Indianapolis, Indiana. Johannesburg. South Africa. Austin, Texas. Let's see, Boise, Idaho, Doha, Qatar, and Sydney, Australia. So yeah, those are your possible cities or, you know, places that you could possibly be relocating. If these were cities, like if you're in the United States and these were cities that were and the cities are outside of the US, you could be moving to that specific, those city specific countries. So anywhere in that country, it doesn't have to be that specific city. But yeah, that's all that I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this reading. Finally got through one without being interrupted. If you like this reading, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below to me what kind of readings you would like to see in the future. Or if you just have an anime that you would like me to do a reading based upon, I'd be open to that as well. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already to see future videos, and hit the post notification bell so you're notified when another video is dropped. If you're looking for a private reading, my Etsy shop is linked down below. And so I also do collective readings on TikTok, so feel free to follow me there. And yeah, that's all that I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much again for trusting me to read your cards, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey Group 2, if you picked Subaru from ReZero, then this is your reading, your next vacation, location, or relocation. Right? Yeah. Vacation, destination, or relocation. So let's go ahead and get into it and see what are the circumstances around your relocation or your vacation. What are the circumstances around Group 2's vacation or relocation? See, we've got the Lovers in reverse. Okay. The Lovers came out in Group 1, but it was in the upright. Ooh. Okay. I was trying to pull 2 cards, but 4 have come out. So we've got the 7 of Wands. We've got the 8 of Swords in reverse and the 8 of Wands. Let me see. I'm hearing a breakup. Maybe you just got out of like a long-term relationship of some sort, and now you're just like, I need a vacation after all that. Like, yeah, you've become unstuck from this relationship or something. It's been a long battle trying to get out of this. Not necessarily trying to get out, but maybe finding a way out of it or something like that. And it didn't happen quickly, because we've got this 8 of Wands in reverse. If it was in the upright, I'd be like, oh my god, this happened. This, like, it could have been like something really sudden, like it happened so quick that this breakup happened or something like that. But yeah. Or, you know, if this is not romantic, maybe you had some sort of separation of some sort, like maybe a job loss recently, or it could also just be as simple as a lease end. Like, your lease just ended and you were just like, yeah, or your lease is ending and you're so tired of like living in this place. You just, like, this place has just caused you so much trouble, so now you're looking for someplace new. And maybe you don't necessarily even want to like stay in the same state or the same city or even the same country. And so you're trying to find a way to just like, you're looking to leave. It's something just like you, like it, I'm just getting like you need a break from wherever you're at. So if this is a vacation, you're just like, yeah, I just need a break. Or if this is a relocation, you're just like, yeah, I'm done with this area. I'm done being here. I don't want to be here no more. I need to move somewhere else. So yeah, I feel like those are the circumstances around this relocation or this vacation. So let's see what would be the outcome of going there, going on this vacation, or going through with this relocation. What is the outcome of this, Spirit? What's the outcome of this, Spirit, please? We've got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So the end of some sort of hardship. That's way too many. Yeah, so because of this vacation or this relocation, you're coming to the end of some sort of hardship. We've got the Strength card in the reverse. Yeah, the back of the deck is the King of Pentacles. But let me look at this Strength card in reverse, number 8. When reversed, the Strength card warns you that you're either being too forceful or too complacent. Try to focus on the upright attributes of the card and help guide things to unfold organically. Don't shoehorn or force events just because you want or need them to come to pass. Lastly, don't be afraid to take responsibility and step into your power and fortitude to help make things happen. So yeah, I really feel like you're going to be coming to the end of a hardship, but try to be balanced in terms of like making this happen, right? Making this relocation happen, making this vacation happen. Don't try to force it. Like, if you can't afford to move at this moment, don't try to still force it and move. It's going to be better for you if you wait to have your finances in check, have your finances ready, and then make the move when you can actually afford to go. The same thing with a vacation. If you can't afford to take a flight and go somewhere or whatever, don't force it right now. It's going to, like, no matter what it is, like, you're still going to go on this vacation, but if you can't afford it right now, don't force it, you know? It's only going to hurt you more. Like, it's going to hurt future you. So you might as well, like, wait it out. Maybe take this time and be like, okay, I'm going to, I really need this vacation. So I'm going to save up for this vacation. I'm going to save up my money a little bit, and then I'll take this vacation. But yeah, so like it says, like, don't be too complacent. Like, don't be like, oh, well, I don't have the money, so I guess I'll just stay here. Don't be complacent in it. Like, you know you want to take the vacation. You know you want to move. So start doing things that's going to help you achieve that goal. But at the same time, don't make it to where you are basically forcing yourself into a corner where you have no choice but to move, even though you're not ready physically, financially, etc. So let's see what the astrocartography is around this, or the astrological influences. We've got Pisces and Aquarius. Pisces would sensitize. Actually, no. Aquarius comes first in the zodiac. So Aquarius would collaborate, and Pisces would sensitize. You might want to watch group 1, because there's a lot of moving parts that's like similar. There's like a similar vibe. But if you felt called to watch group 1, watch group 1. But yeah, you might want to look at your Uranus sign, your Uranus line, or your Uranus line, or your Saturn line, or, because those are the rulers of Aquarius, or your Jupiter line, or your your Neptune line. It's going to depend on like the kind of energy that you want. For example, if you're looking to be more structured and more disciplined in your life, go to your Saturn line. It's going to get you all the way together. If you are looking for, if you're looking for a life that's like constant, there's like changes constantly, like, no 2 days are the same type of deal, go to your Uranus line. You'll definitely get that kind of vibe there. If you're looking for more of like a dreamy, like a dream life or type of thing, go to your Neptune line. And if you're just looking for more expansion within your life, like you want your everything in your life to expand, and I mean that quite literally, everything in your life will expand. So be careful with that, because there might be some things in your life that you don't want it to expand. Like if you don't want to gain weight, I would not want to move to your Jupiter line. But yeah, anything that you want in your life to expand, go to your Jupiter line. This is if you're relocating. If you are vacationing, it might be really helpful for you to go to your Neptune line, just because it'll be kind of like a dream vacation. You might have there might be cities along that line that have been like dream locations for you. Or if you're like looking for like really good action when it comes to your vacation, it might be really good to go towards your Uranus line, because then you'll know you have a bunch of things that go on or something like that during your vacation. So then let's see, what are you not expecting when it comes to this relocation or vacation? What are my group twos not expecting? We've got conscious filtering. What are you consuming? And then we've also got be the bigger person. Your kindness is your strength. Let's do 2 more. We've got stop chasing, attract what you desire. Yeah, there we go. Like I said with the outcome, don't chase after this. If this is something that you really want, attract it. Maybe do some manifestation methods. But whatever you're doing, don't force it to happen. Let's get one more. What are they not expecting? We got 2 more. Everything serves a purpose. Give thanks to your body. And then we've got your ancestors are watching. Make them proud. Yeah. So there's going to be something in terms of you really need to be watching what you're consuming at this time, so food wise, media wise, that kind of deal. It could be affecting the way that things are going in terms of this relocation or vacation. Maybe you need to be a little bit more strict with your budget, because maybe there's money coming out of your account that you're not really aware of. So be aware of that. Your kindness is your strength. Remember to be the bigger person. I'm going to be the first to be there's sometimes where crashing the F out is kind of warranted, but if you can be the bigger person, I would say go for that. And then stop chasing, attract what you desire. Definitely put this manifestation methods into work. It's definitely going to help you out this time. Everything serves a purpose. Maybe remember to be, what's the word I want to say? I'm trying to say gratitude, but speak gratitude, that's not the word. Anyways, gratitude is going to be really helpful for you in this time. So speak out loud what you're grateful for, write it down, just be like, hey, I'm thankful for this meal. When, just do things that like show your gratitude for the things that are in your life currently. The way, like, yeah, maybe things are not great in terms of like if you're trying to relocate, maybe things are not great in like your current living situation. Try to find the things that you are grateful for. And then your ancestors are watching, so make them proud. Your ancestors have your back. I would definitely try to rely on them in this time. They could probably help you with your manifestations, but this is the time to make them proud. But yeah, let's get some possible locations for your relocation or vacation. Oops. A couple fell on the floor. Alrighty. Let's see, we've got Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Let's see, Chicago, Illinois. Miami, ooh, could be a vacation. We got Mumbai, it's in India. Los Angeles. We got Nashville, Tennessee. Casablanca, that's in Morocco. Let's see, Bogota, Colombia. And for those of you who live within the US, if this is a city that's outside of the US, it could be just that country in general where that city is. We got San Jose. We've got Malaysia. Beijing, China. Which is funny. I've actually been I had considered moving to China because I was just seeing all those TikToks and I was like, dang, they're living good over there. I might just have to go. We got Richmond, Virginia. Detroit, Michigan. Sacramento, California. Houston, Texas, baby. Channeling some Beyonce there. We got Moscow, Russia. Panama City, Panama. Let's see, Atlantic City, New Jersey. We've got Hanoi, that's in Vietnam. We've got Cancun, could be going vacation there. We've got San Diego. You got New Delhi, another Indian city, another city in India. Got New York City. You got a puffer jacket even. Kansas City, Missouri. We've got Bangkok. Really, there's a lot of cities that came out in here that were in group 1, so if you felt called to group 1, you should check out group 1. Got Cleveland, Ohio, Tokyo, Japan, Milan, Italy, Philly, Pennsylvania. We got Portland, Oregon or Maine. And then we got Zanzibar. That's a really good vacation spot. I've always wanted to go there because if you know, I'm Kenyan. So technically I could go there visa free. I just never went. That's a bucket list item for me. But yeah, Zanzibar, really good vacation spot. So yeah, those are all the possible locations, and that is your reading. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this reading. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps support my channel. If you are If you want to suggest a reading that you want to see from me in the future, please feel free to comment down below. Or if you want to see like me do a specific reading based on a specific anime, feel free to leave that anime down below as well. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit the post notification bell so you never miss out on my next reading. If you're looking for a private reading, I have those linked in my Etsy shop down below. I'm also doing readings over on TikTok, so feel free to follow me over there. That will also be linked down below. And yeah, I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for trusting me to read your cards, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey group 3, last but not least, if you picked Restart, then this is your reading. Your next travel location or relocation. So let's go ahead and get into it and see what are the circumstances around your relocation or vacation. Spirit, what are the circumstances around group 3's relocation or vacation? We've got the 5 of Swords and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Just one moment. One of the cities from the previous groups dropped onto the floor, so I need to put that back with the rest of them. But so maybe the end of some sort of conflict. Like maybe some sort of emotional conflict, like inner conflict, is the reason why you're going on a vacation or relocating. Let's see the 5 of Swords. Actually, let's look at the, yeah, when reversed, this is for the Ace of Cups. When reversed, this card indicates that you may be feeling despondent or generally uninspired. This not only keeps you down, but also prohibits risk-taking and growth. If you're feeling drained or stunted, ruminate on what steps you can take to feel fulfilled again. Trust your intuition and tend to your heart. And then the 5 of Swords. When reversed, the 5 of Swords can mean 3 things. Past conflict has left its mark on you and haunts your current relationships and decisions. 2, the level of egoism and negativity has gone so far that it's becoming dangerous and untenable. Or 3, you're resigned about the whole situation and long to move on with your life. Whichever meaning best suits you, just know that revenge, egoism, and aggression are poisonous, and it's best to move forward. If possible, take a moment of self-reflection or even therapy to come to terms with the effects of this conflict so you can move on. So yeah, you could be in this, just in general, where you're at right now, you could just feel like it's like a feeling of like life has been really stagnant, or there's some sort of like conflict or just something from your past that's really just like has been hung over your head, and so you're trying to like move out of that space, either by taking a vacation and just being like, all right, let me take a break from things. Maybe it'll help me spark some maybe it will spark some inspiration, or maybe if I move, you know, more things in life will happen for me. It kind of has that kind of feeling like maybe if I go somewhere else, like more things will happen for me in life, which is not always the case, especially if you are just running away from something. I feel like if you are just trying to run away from something, it's really not going to help you. So I would really suggest that, you know, you take stock in, look at the reasons why you're wanting to take this vacation or you're wanting to relocate to someplace new, and make sure that you're doing it for the right reasons. You're not just trying to escape. It's like, no, I genuinely need a break. A vacation would be nice. Or, no, I feel like I've outgrown this place, and so I really would like to move somewhere else. So let's see, whatever the reason is, let's see what the outcome will be of this vacation or relocation. What is the outcome of, whew. Alrighty, we've got the Two of Pentacles. We've got the Ten of Swords in reverse, and we've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. With that Eight of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like you going on this vacation or you relocating is going to put an end to something you've been working on for a really long time. Just because, you know, when it's in the upright, you know, it's like an energy of like, oh, you've been putting in work into something for quite some time. There's like, it's effort that you've put in, you know. Hold on, let me look at the Two of Pentacles is all about the balancing the priorities in your life. Because we're dealing with the Suit of Pentacles, this means you're most likely juggling your work-life balance, deciding whether to save or spend money, switching among a variety of tasks and projects, or working 2 jobs. It can apply to love or the spirit as well. Do you need to decide what takes priority? Are you handling far too much right now? So yeah, it could be possible that like because of this vacation or relocation, you know, there's maybe you haven't had like a really good work-life balance, or you're just in your life in general are juggling way too much. Yeah, when reversed, the Eight of Pentacles warns that you're either working too hard and too much, or not working enough, perhaps by taking shortcuts to interfere with the quality and stability of the commitment. There may be external or internal forces pressuring you to work too hard and too much, or perhaps a lack of passion, patience, commitment, or support could be causing you to work too little or to do the job incorrectly. If it's the latter, identify what you need in order to commit to this investment properly. If it's the former, remember to be kind to yourself and think of the long-term goal. You can't enjoy the future if you burn out before you reach it. I really feel like this message is for the people who, you know, you're trying to escape something, so you're going to take this vacation, you're going to relocate. It's not going to do the thing that you think it's going to. And that's the outcome of you relocating or taking this vacation. If you go ahead and do it because you know you have free will, you are ultimately just pushing off the inevitable, and it's going to make things a lot harder because you're not looking at what work truly needs to be done in this situation. And so I implore you, before you try to take this vacation or before you try to just relocate to someplace else, are you actually putting in the work that needs to be done? Or are you just trying to escape responsibility? Do you have your priorities in line? Because if not, this is not going to turn out the way that you think it's going to turn out. I'm not saying that it's going to turn out bad. It very well can, but it's not necessarily going to turn out good either. It's just not going to turn out the way that you're thinking it's going to turn out. That's all I can really say. It's not going to turn out the way that you think it's going to turn out if you are trying to do this relocation or vacation to escape or avoid a responsibility, or it's just not going to turn out the way that you think it's going to turn out. So keep that in mind as you continue to watch this reading, unless you just clicked off. But yeah, I don't want to sugarcoat it. Like, that's just the energy that I'm getting. It's like you avoiding this is not going to make things better. But let's go ahead and get the astrocartography, or the astrological influences, for this relocation or vacation. Alrighty. Yeah, we've got the South Node, which is the past. Ooh, sorry, I hit the mic. We've got the North Node with the future. And we've got the 6th house with sustainability. So, I don't think when you're looking at astrocartography necessarily, I don't think you can really, there's not a North Node and South Node line that you can move to necessarily. But you could look to those signs in your chart, and what signs those are. I'm pretty sure you can see what your North Node is, and then whatever's the sister sign to that sign is your South Node. So for example, my North Node is Virgo, so the sister sign to Virgo is Pisces, or the opposite sign. Yeah, it's whatever sign is opposite. So for if you're a Virgo North Node, your South Node is in Pisces. And then we've got 6th house, which is also Virgo. So Virgo is ruled by Mercury, so you might want to look to your Mercury line. Or you can look, whatever planets are in your 6th house, you might want to look and see what planets that is, and look to those lines in terms of like a vacation or relocating. But I really feel like no matter where you go, you're going to be faced with both your past and your future. Especially when it comes to your day-to-day life, because we've got the 6th house here, which rules like, you know, your daily routine, your health, all that stuff. You're going to be faced with that no matter where, I feel like, no matter where you end up going. So keep that in mind when you're trying to do these vacations, or when you're trying to plan this vacation or relocate. So let's see, what are you not expecting? What are my group 3s not expecting when it comes to this vacation or relocation? Oop. Not bad. You've got unchangeable devotion. Where do your loyalties lie? Control issues. Let it go. Let it go. And then you're on the right path. Keep going through the in-betweens. So I feel like with this vacation or relocation, you're really going to be faced with, where do your loyalties lie? And that's not necessarily even to be like your loyalties in terms of like relationships. It's going to be like your loyalties in terms of like, what do you believe in? What do you stand on business for? Or stand on business about? I feel like you're really going to be faced with that during this relocation or vacation. You're also going to be put in a situation where you will have to let go of your control issues. Whatever control issues that you have, you're going to be faced with them, and you're going to be put in a situation where you're going to have no choice but to let them go. And then because you've been put in these two situations, you're going to be put onto the right path. So if you decide, you know, because we talked about like, oh, if you make the decision, it's not this travel, vacation, or relocation is not going to turn out the way that you think. It's because Spirit is going to be like, okay, you have free will, but we're going to make this, but like I said, it's not going to turn out the way that you think it's going to turn out. Spirit is going to force you right back onto the right path. So that's what you're not expecting. So if you're still here and you're still listening to this reading is going to be significantly shorter than all the other ones. No matter what you end up choosing, you are going to end up right back onto the right path. But it's a matter of, are you going to end up taking the long way, or are you going to end up taking the short way? And by the long way, I mean like the long way where you have to learn a lot of hard lessons in order to get it. Or are you going to be able to just learn the one lesson and get right to your blessings and, you know, the life that you're wanting? So let's look at some possible possible locations. Alright, we got Los Angeles, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, St. Louis, Missouri, Johannesburg. We've got Rome, Italy, Baltimore, Houston, Texas, baby, Beijing, it's in China, Las Vegas, we got Atlanta. Hey, if you move here, let me know. New Orleans, NOLA, we got London, ooh, hit the mic, my bad, we got London, the UK, we've got Tulsa, Oklahoma, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Cincinnati, Ohio, let's see, San Francisco, got Austin, Texas, or you could be just moving to Austin, not Austin, you could be moving to Texas in general. We got Port-au-Prince, Haiti, Kuala Lumpur, I think that's Indonesia. It's either Indonesia or Malaysia. My apologies, I can't remember. We got Accra, which is Ghana, San Juan, Puerto Rico. We've got Madrid. Let's see. Yaoundé, which is Cameroon. Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. We've got a lot of African cities. We got Mombasa, which is Kenya. Mombasa is actually really nice. I love going there on vacation. Charleston, South Carolina. We got Cleveland, Ohio. And lastly, we've got Denver, Colorado. So yeah, none of them dropped, right? Nope. So yeah, those are the possible locations, and that's all that I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this reading. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below, tell me what kind of readings you would like to see in the future, or if there's an anime that you would want me to do a themed based reading on. Feel free to comment that anime down below as well. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also hit the post notification bell so you don't miss out on my next reading. If you're looking for a private reading, my Etsy shop is linked down below. I'm also posting readings on TikTok, so feel free to follow me there. That's linked down below. And yeah, that's all that I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for trusting me to read your cards, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.